We begin tonight with an update on the river fire in Paso Robles. The city says the fire is now contained. It broke out yesterday afternoon in the Salinas riverbed and grew to 15 acres. 2 homes were destroyed and 9 others were damaged. All evacuation orders were lifted around 3 yesterday afternoon. At one point, thousands of people were evacuated from their homes. Firefighters were out overnight and throughout the day today monitoring for any possible hot spots. News Channel reporter Dave Alley is live in Paso Robles. Dave, a lot of people are returning to their homes tonight.
They are, Janelle. I'm just off of Crescent Road, one of the hardest hit areas here in Paso Robles during the river fire. A lot of the houses here had the fire literally come up right to their property. As we see this house here behind me, it was quite the scene throughout Monday afternoon into the evening. A lot of people being evacuated. But life is beginning to return back to normal. As we just mentioned, evacuation orders that went into effect throughout the afternoon into the evening, those were all lifted just exactly at 2 hours ago. Firefighters worked hard Tuesday to fully put out the river fire, just hours after it forced hundreds of people to evacuate their homes.
Today I'm still pretty shaken up.
Tanya Railsback lives close to the riverbed and quickly left her house during the firefight.
It was super scary. My kids said, "Mom, this is scary." I said, "I know, I've never had to do this before."
After returning back home late last night, she spent part of Tuesday afternoon checking out the burn area.
It's pretty terrifying, yeah, and it almost seems like you can just imagine the flames coming up over that hill there.
With the fire now contained, crews are trying to make sure it doesn't reignite when the wind picks up in the evening.
They're just mopping up a lot of the hot spots. We do have some trees in the area that have been burned, so they're cutting those down so they're not a hazard for the public.
Multiple structures were damaged during the fire, about 9, including 2 houses that were completely destroyed, like this one right behind me. But considering all the circumstances that were happening, those numbers definitely could have been a lot higher.
The fire was wind driven and topography driven. The winds were about 30 miles an hour with the gust, and it did jump River Road, Crescent Road, and actually spotted all the way to Union Road. So we were fortunate. The tankers did a great job slowing the fire down for our resources to get in there and put it out.
Now, while all the evacuation orders were lifted this afternoon at 3 p.m., there are a few street closures taking place right now as work crews are hard at work there restoring utilities back to this area. People that live inside those areas may be required to show identification to return back home. That's the latest from here. Reporting live in Paso Robles, I'm News Channel reporter Dave Alley. Back to you, Janelle.
All right, thank you, Dave.